nutritionist said I should eat root vegetables. Said if I could get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded. Rooted. Said my head would not keep flying off to where the darkness lives. The psychic told me my heart carries too much weight. Said for $20 a day, she would tell me what to do. I handed her the 20. She said, "Stop worrying, darling. You'll find a good man soon." During COVID-19, mental illness in the United States rose, and the number of suicides spiked. We need to raise awareness for those that are silently suffering and are too afraid to ask for help. The Madness Face, a collection of poems by Andrea Gibson, because everyone deserves to get help. When the flowers were stolen from my uncle's grave, my grandmother drove to our house and collapsed at our door. I've never seen a woman so finished with God. Her face was a massacre of grief. Her cries like shoveled granite chewed through her shrilling throat. All she left was the flag. She kept screaming. I thought her lungs would start bleeding. It scraped my chest, hollowed me for weeks. Our house was an echo of a mother clawing the floorboards of her dead son, a down forest in her nail beds. The first psychotherapist told me to spend 3 hours a day in a closet with my eyes closed and ears plugged. I tried it once, but couldn't stop thinking how gay it would be to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but the truth. Said to focus on the out-breath. Said everyone finds happiness when they care more about what they give than what they get. My uncle wasn't killed by the bullet. He drank himself to sleep trying to forget the screams of their little children. My grandmother followed him to the grave like every mother does. The pharmacist said, Lamictal, Lexapro, lithium, Xanax. The doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. Earlier in the car, when my father broke down, she turned up the volume on the radio to save him the embarrassment of his whimper. The radio was playing, "I Want to Sex You Up." It was playing on full volume for 3 minutes. It was fucking hilarious how none of us heard a word. I don't even remember the words. The trauma said, "Don't write these poems. Nobody wants to hear the grief inside your bones." We both have wrinkles around our eyes, 100 years older than our age. We both carry ourselves like ambulances with someone dead inside, hoping we'll get there in time. I didn't get here in time. But my bones said Tyler Clementi jumped off the George Washington Bridge into the Hudson River, convinced he was entirely alone. My heart is no place for the talons of the kind of secrets you can only keep in the same chamber you keep your hands from shaking the dead children awake. My bones said, write the poems. We wear the traumas the way that gravity wears the guillotine.